Right, we're going to have a go at taking the rear bumper off our Project Sport. Now, those who've been following it will know this has been in a crash. The trouble with that is this car has not been put back together as standard, so some of the fittings on here you will see are missing, but I still think it's going to help most of you guys out there if you want to take your rear bumper off. So bear with us. Right, let's have a quick go. Let's open the boot. It says. There you go. It's not going to hit my roof. No. Right, let's do the easy ones first. So we've got two of these fixings here. So we've got a little, these are these two-part ones. So I'm gonna, I think if I hold the outside, is that, there you go. It was spinning, but if you, and these are these two-part fixings. Middle bit. There we go, unscrew him, and then that bit comes out. So there, and I think when you put them back in, you can just push them in and they just sort of spread those legs. So that's one there. Now the other thing that's different on ours, so ours is a 5 litre supercharged, but the exhausts are slightly different, I think. And the other thing is we've got a tow bar, but I don't think that's going to have much impact. We don't reckon, so do we?
Shouldn't do.
Right, so that's those two done. Right, let's go and have a look round the wheel up. So obviously the rear bumper is going to come along here. Now it looks like there should be a fixing in here. So I've got a tab here. So that looks like we should have one fixing. And there was 4, I reckon. There should be another one there.
You're going to need a very short stubby screwdriver to get in, to get any kind of screw out of there.
You might have to do it with a socket set type.
So it looks like you've got 2 fixings there,
and
which if you've got mud flaps, they're probably your mud flap fixing points.
And then there's one at the bottom. Let me just grab a Torx D20 for that one. Now I don't know whether you're supposed to have a Torx T20 or Posies. Ian's had a quick look and he reckons it should be.
The front all uses Posies and so does the 405.
But that does look like a fair, that would be a good fixing to use, wouldn't it? So
that should release this corner.
And there should be a clip like that. There you go, there's a metal clip on the inner liner that's supposed to be clipped into. Right, so that should release this corner. Let's take the Taillight cover off anyway, it's just while we're here. Let me get a...
So our Taillight cover's got the cutout here for our deployable tow bar. Yours will probably be solid.
So let's just turn those so that the slot is in line with the sort of direction of travel of the car. So let's just pop that. They should then pull down. that sort of hooks in at the top there. So that's got that out of the way. Right, what else have we got going on now, do you reckon, Ian?
Well, the instructions tell us we need to do these 2 screws, but that should just come off with it, right?
That should come off with it, but we could...
So I reckon it's just the screws round underneath, which don't exist.
Which there should be 2
You should have 2 in there, and then just pull that. But I think you can take that off separately, sort of this middle piece. I think that just makes your life easier. You don't have to then disengage that.
Should we have a go at disconnecting one corner then and seeing if it'll...
So we got no fixings on the other side. They were already loose, were they?
Let's just double
They're already
check
missing.
Check that.
You got none in the bottom. That one's already out.
Now we've got something. We have got them on this corner here, so we might have to get our little... I don't know if you can see the light from outside in there. So let me get a little socket on these fixings here. I'm not sure what that one down there is.
It's a one of the push rivets, but they've
snapped with no head on it. Looks like we might have to prise that out.
But it doesn't look like it's attached to anything either. So that got rid of that.
So what was that? Yeah, that I think.
Yeah, that's one of
Oh no, it's a.
Yeah, it's a split.
It's a split one here. It's got the centre pin there. So that's that. And what have I got there then? I'll just get a. Actually, that has got a hex head on it. So I'll just get the little socket set on that. Okay, so Ian's had a good idea, get a little ratchet spanner on there. Oh, a little.
Yeah, it looks like they've whoever's put this back together has used the right mix of screws, but it's probably not a bad idea having something with a hex on it. It means you can get a spanner on it. You don't have to try and get your
It doesn't look
screwdriver in.
From... And it's got a captive washer on it, so it's not a cheap fixing. So there we go. So who knows what fittings you'll have, but basically I think everyone watching these videos can work out how to undo the...
Yeah, there's nothing in the bottom there. So the next step is just to
pull, and you pull in this whole panel really.
It's along this body line here is the one that you've got to then separate.
Docks in. It's got a little... Oh no, we got one more.
You got one more at the top? We have got one.
I have got. There's us disrespecting me. Put that together. There is one there. I can't see what fitting it is. It looks like a...
Is that coming out?
I'm gonna say yes, slowly. Let me finish that then. Right, I've got that. Let's have a look what that was. Now, one thing to mention, it might be worth raising your car suspension up because it would give you a little more clearance here, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure how high these ones go. I think it is.
Okay, but yeah, check that. So that again, it doesn't look too factory like. Right. So we should now better pull that little tab. You know you're out if you've got that little tab round. Right, and then right, so you've got all these little holes here, and you've got these little grippy, and it just docks into there. Okay. Right. So we got that. So we should better start to. That's not feeling too bad now. This is still feeling fixed under here, Ian. Let's have a look.
Yeah, so this is still engaged in those slots at the bottom.
That's it.
You gotta pull that towards the middle. So that should all be free.
That's all getting free now, isn't it? But still. Going up this side here.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
That's coming.
Is there no, there's not a fixing under the rear light, we don't think, no?
I didn't mention the rear light on there.
Mention the rear light on there. That's tight. I'm going to check behind the rear light. Right, so we double checked and it had one little line that said refer to rear light removal. So we have got to remove the rear light, so pull that trim off and then we can pull that bit there out. That's on those clips there, so that docks in to those two little bits there, and then we got to get a larger Torx on these two here. Right, so this is Torx T30, these bolts. We should have practiced this. Wow. Two of those. Well, now that rear light should pull out. It's got a little pin on this end, I think. But let's have a go where I can. There you go. It wasn't too bad. But let me just show you there. So it's got this little pin here that docks into that little slot there. Okay, right, so we've got removing the connector, so I should just push down on that bit there, and then that should, whoop, that should pull away there, put that connector back into that little slot in there. There we go. So that's the rear light removed now. Oh. Right, so let's have a look. So we're sure enough. Have we got that seems to dock there.
It's just a pop, is it, in the corner?
Just a pop. Let's have a look.
And it was this. So this bottom
Fixing there.
fixing for the light, it sandwiches the bumper there, and then you've got a little.
I think it's just another dog that goes in.
It just hooks in behind there.
Hooks in behind there, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that series of notches runs all the way up to meet the light there.
And it's this one, as Ian's pointed out, that's the thing. Right, so we'll take the other light out, and then we should be ready to take the rear bumper off. Right, so we've got the other light out. We pull this. In which way this is supposed to come out, this corner. Yeah, you do need to pull it out that way to unhook it. Right, so we reckon this could come out. Let's have a look. Now, there will be a connector on here somewhere for the parking sensors.
So we've got the connector on this top corner. So left hand side of the boot. How do we release this thing?
I mean, do you want a hand there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got something catching it there.
Just leave it perched, I think.
Okay, so we've got that there. It's sort of hooked behind that there. And then, was it going to be one of these? Oh, that's got a big, like, pull me here bit on it, isn't it? Yeah. There we go, that connects.
So that grey bit just slides upwards out the connector, and then you just wiggle the two apart.
And then what have we got down here? What connector we got hanging there? Should that be connected, do you think?
It looks like it should probably be the fog light.
Should we? Yeah, so goodness. Right, let's have a look. So we're all disconnected there. Right, let's have a look what we've got on this side. It does appear to be that's the rear light connector. Oh, that's dropping down a bit. It's still that rear panel there. I think we're going to have to undo these two here.
So you do need to undo those two screws at the front of that panel.
What are they?
They're T20s again, I think. Well, that's what they've used.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Oh, I reckon aren't we T30s those? No, they're T25s, right? We'll get the T25 and whip those two out. Right, so obviously we should have done these first. Okay, and this is dropping down this little panel here.
So this panel is just a little cover for the bit that's actually stopping us at the minute. So yeah, make sure you do this as one of the first steps.
It feels like it's sort of... Is it docked a bit as well there, Ian? Is it... What's keeping it on there? So it looks like, yeah, you've got this little tab here that goes up in first. Can you see that on the camera? Yeah. Is that one, it looks, is that missing from that side? Yeah, it looks like that's broken off from that side. So there we go, right. So that's that under panel there. And then we've got some fittings up under here. It looks like, and on this car there,
You've got one screw here, up into this little metal bracket.
look. So obviously, yeah, we should have done these first. Let's have a look. Okay. Well, that's that one. So yeah, it's not our best video, and sorry, I don't know what all the original fittings would be on a car, but hopefully this has helped you, if only by learning by our mistakes. Right, so there we go. So that's a crosshead fitting there. Right, now and maybe only now, we can withdraw the bumper. Now, interestingly, to change the rear fog lights, which are here, you'll need to remove the bumper. Parking sensors also, you're going to need to remove the rear bumper, I think, to get the parking sensors out. And additionally, if you want to change these rear corner panels, this panel here is replaceable, and we'll do a separate video on that, but you can actually change those as well. So there's several reasons why you might want to remove your rear bumper, but good luck with that.